Hey folks, welcome back to the Impossible Lair. So, I'm going to apologize in advance because this video is going to be edited a little bit weirdly. I did all the exploration for this entire zone at once, and then I went back and did all the levels at once. So, there's going to be a lot of jumping around with editing.
It's okay, we're here to be confused as well.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Hi, I'm Blastinus, by the way.
And I'm Mystic. Man, I still have a copy of the first Yooka-Laylee lying around. I never played it.
I never bought Yooka-Laylee.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
This game is a substantial improvement over the original in basically every way.
It's also substantially different.
Those two things are not unrelated.
Are you supposed to take a hit there?
No. These guys are like claptraps where if you roll into them from behind, they won't hurt you.
Well, see, that's not really evident. Like, claptraps, they're constantly snapping their jaws, so you know if you walk into them, you're gonna get hurt. But these guys just kind of walking with their teeth out. Like, I would not have expected to die there.
Let no one ever say that I've ever pretended to be good at this game.
Glad to clear that up.
Anyway, that was important. Not only because we're about to hear some 80s as fuck music, but also because we need to clear up this poison in the swamp.
Well, you weren't wrong about 80s as fuck.
I love that shitty little record scratch, like, right when it finishes and cuts back to the actual in-game music.
I feel like this entire soundtrack could have used a good infusion of 80s. Actually, I think of it, pretty much any game can be improved by adding 80s to it.
Depends if you have good synths or not.
I mean, obviously you're not going to put Phil Collins over Dark Souls or something, but...
Well, not with that attitude, you're not.
I'm keen to try it.
Say, paging C. Jacobs to the thread. Can we get some soundtrack mods? Anyway, we're gonna need something sweet to unlock the altered level 6. So, while this particular player continues on, we're gonna probably cut to the actual level here in a minute.
Did you light yourself on fire earlier?
Yes, I absolutely did.
High level gameplay.
It's okay. I understand that maybe you're not up to this level of excellence that I'm at, Mystic, but someday you'll get there.
I'm only good at strategy games, sorry. Ask me about Taylor Wuxia.
Anyway, it's time for level 6, Sawblade Evade.
I wonder what we're going to have to do here.
Well, we're going to glow. Quite literally.
Is there a reason to glow?
Not really.
It's a fashion statement.
But that was the tonic that I wanted to use for this level.
The division between foreground and background is a little iffy for me, I think.
Uh-oh. It fell into the Sawblade. How are you going to evade that?
I'm going to perform the complex evasion technique of I'm just not going to get that one.
What a fascinating move.
Let's see if it works out for him. I'm not really feeling the danger here. I feel like these things should be like kicking up sparks or something.
Maybe it's something you need to play to really experience. Because whenever I watch Donkey Kong Country stuff, I'm just like, this doesn't look like that hard, but then I hear about how imprecise the controls are, and I'm just like, oh, that makes enough sense.
No, this game definitely has... This game does have some problems, but it definitely does not have the imprecise problem that DKC does.
I'd certainly hope not.
Oh, I see what you gotta do here.
Huh, interesting. I didn't catch that at first either. Though that seems partly intentional.
Trying to think of the best point of comparison. I feel like DKCR had a lot of levels like this, especially in Factory.
All these spikes on the ceilings, that just reminded me of Super Mario World drum hacks, actually. Munches on the walls. It's the only platformer I pay attention to these days. Oh, that does not look easy.
It's not as hard as it looks.
Probably just have to roll really fast.
I mean, really, the vast majority of these obstacles can be... Like, taking it slow is generally the safest thing to do. But why would you do that when you can go fast?
Well, I mean, this song is pretty chill. Seems like they designed it like under the idea that you'd be taking your time.
This song is a little understated, I guess, is the best way to put it. It definitely doesn't have the same energy that most of the soundtrack does.
To be honest, that's me and most of Grant Kirkhope stuff.
Well, this isn't Kirkhope. This is... let me go look. This is actually David Wise.
I have no clue who that is.
He's the guy he was the composer for the original Donkey Kong games.
Right. The stuff I never played.
Was it David Wise or Kirkhope who did the Tropical Freeze soundtrack?
That was also David Wise.
Yeah, I remember being really blown away by that one. Like, the first boss fight was just amazing.
Well, I mean, like you said, most of this game's soundtrack is significantly more exciting, shall we say. Like, even David Wise's other tracks are have a lot more going on than this.
I'm not really getting an industrial feel of it from this song, to be sure.
Were they going for an industrial feel with this song? It doesn't sound like it to me.
I'm saying, like, this sort of environment with all the saw blades and such, it feels like it's something that would be involve more, like, clangs and such.
Yeah, it definitely feels... You would definitely expect more of, like a Fear Factory kind of vibe.
This game looks like it'd be a real pain to play on a smaller screen. Like on a Switch handheld. The lighting's not quite as distinct as it.
Admittedly, I've never tried, but I mean, I certainly haven't had any problems with the with everything else. So,
By the way, did you roll into that saw blade on purpose?
yes and no. Like, if I were to have, you can see there's a net right there. Like, so there's a twit coin hidden in a secret passage up there, and like I remembered that was there, but at a point in which I was already, or maybe it wasn't. It's the next one. The next one also has one that's just like that.
Oops.
Huh, you can't go down through the nets?
No. No, the nets are one way.
Well, you already missed the 2, so...
Yeah, I mean, there's way more twit coins than you need throughout the game, so it's not like missing 1 or 2 is not going to break the bank.
Oh dear. I feel like sneezing, but I don't know how to mute the setup.
Well, I'm sure that if you sneeze, you can just edit it out.
Yeah, so yeah, just do it. I'll edit it out.
It's going away now. It's one of those not really sneezes, but almost. You know the type.
Yeah, I know. I also know that they can come back with a vengeance when you're least expecting them.
Oh, absolutely. And I sneeze like a madman. I sneeze extremely loudly. Runs in the family.
I'm so glad that we rescued Willicum Pew.
I'm not sure what that's referencing.
Is that a bee?
Yes, that's a bee.
Huh.
Yeah, the idea is that we're rescuing all the captive bees so that they'll be our armor when we go through the impossible lair.
But yes, all of the bees have shitty, like, puns and references in their names, so... Fortunately, level 7 is, right around the corner. Can't believe we're being foiled by these one-way gates.
You know, I had a thought. Laylee here, can fly just regularly when not carrying Yuka around, right?
I'm pretty sure flight is one of the abilities you actually get in late game Yooka-Laylee, so even when Yuka's around, yes.
I'm just saying, like, maybe just Laylee can just kind of fly off and over the gates and open it from the other side or something.
I don't think so. That could never work.
Plus, this is a video game. You can't just fly over obstacles. What do you think this is? Fire Emblem?
So this is the Yooka-64 tonic, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little disappointed that it isn't more extensive in that it, like, making the whole game look like shitty N64 geometry, but I guess I'll take Yooka.
This is meant to look like a Nintendo 64?
I'm not really seeing the polygons here.
Take a close look at Yooka and Laylee themselves.
No, that still looks like a GameCube model to me.
Yeah, the shading is still too good for an N64 model.
Like I said, it could have been substantially more
Yeah.
interesting if it did more. But, I mean, it's cute. That's about all I can say about it.
I guess. I didn't really notice. I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't mentioned it.
Yeah, it's not like MGS1 Snake in more modern games. Like that one you notice.
I was thinking of the Potted Paper Mario where you get turned into a 2D Mario. 2D 8-bit Mario.
Yeah, they had a gag about that in like Super Mario RPG as well, I believe. Yeah, there was a curtain you could run behind and you would just turn into NES Mario for a second. That game had all kinds of really stupid jokes.
And, I mean, to be fair, they were good jokes. The production path is pretty much just your standard conveyor belts level.
Oh boy.
And I'm still not really getting the mechanical vibe from the soundtrack.
This one's a bit closer, but it's more of an ice level sort of thing, I think.
Yeah, the altered version of this level, I think, has a song that's probably a lot closer to what you're expecting. It's also an absolute banger, but we'll get to that probably like 2 videos from now.
Oh hey, I'm in that one.
Oh, barrels are back. I wasn't expecting that.
That was just literally a barrel cannon.
No, excuse me, that's a boom bloom. It's completely different.
My apologies. Very generous with the hitboxes. That fire should have hit you a lot earlier.
I would not complain about that.
They say, look, don't worry about it. We didn't get hit, and that's what matters.
Until we did.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. For what it's worth, I find that this game's horizontal hitboxes are a lot less forgiving than its vertical ones.
Okay. You know, I kind of like that the danger stuff, the danger like platform things falling off, they're very obviously glowing red and dangerous. That's good for it's a good visual design thing.
Yeah, it's good signposting.
Sometimes the quills just aren't worth it.
I'm guessing you use those... Wait, what do you even use the quills for? I didn't watch the other stuffs.
They're money.
Ah, okay.
You can use them to unlock new tonics, and also there'll be stuff on the overworld that you spend them on.
I can't believe we're giving money to... What's the evil corporation in Yooka-Laylee called again?
Ivory Towers.
Yeah, those guys.
I never really bothered paying attention to the plot beyond the bare essentials. Like, there's like an evil bee, and we're rescuing bees for the good bee person.
The plot of this game has a whole lot of don't worry about it. But just Yooka-Laylee doing some casual mercenary work for the Royal Stingdom. Just a normal day.
There's a reference I could make here, but I'm not sure what to make. Lost, you got any ideas? Any mercenaries come to mind?
I don't have any jokes right now, no.
There's one
I mean, I
bugging
could
me.
comment
It's
on... Sorry, you go first.
Yeah, no. You go.
I mean, I could comment on how often you seem to get yourself killed, but it seems like this game makes continuing pretty forgiving.
Oh yeah, no, I mean there's no lives or anything. You don't lose anything when you die. So if you miss something or whatever, then you're just like, okay, I'll just throw myself into a pit and come back 5 seconds later.
That is quite the victory song there.
So yeah, finishing production path just spits us out right on the other side on the altered level, which is a shame because we'll have to come back. We're gonna come back to that one next video because that's a really good level. But alas, we have to finish our exploration of this area first. There's also a secret exit. Might want to keep that in mind as well.
Is there now?
Still, it's kind of a neat idea to combine overworld exploration with platforming levels. It kind of reminds me of Banjo.